Welcome back to another episode of Podcast P, presented to you by PrizePicks, a Wave Sports and Entertainment original. I got my guys with me, Dallas Rutherford.
What's going on?
And Jackie Long, never do you wrong.
You ugly
Talk to him. And here we are in the year 3023.
Okay.
24.
Light years ahead, huh?
That's where we at?
Man, we're in the year 3024.
Podcast going strong.
Going strong. What's up, man?
Look, we doing the show with goggles and shit on now.
This is pretty soon it'll be virtual.
Have you tried to watch any NBA games courtside? That's one thing that and the golf is what I'm interested in.
Yeah, I haven't. I just got it maybe 4 or 5 days ago, so I ain't really dove deep into the watching the NBA games courtside. But I know you can do it. You can literally put up 10 different screens and be watching it all at the same time. And then I heard about the golf thing.
The golf would be dope. If it can read the lies and the green and distances.
I heard it's got a ball
I just don't know
tracer.
if you can swing with it.
Scuba diving.
Is that bad? Or maybe through the shirt.
No, you can see it. You can see it.
What? See what?
You saying it feels a ball right there. I can see the ball.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
What do you see right now?
Nothing. He's just saying he could see through the goggles if we were holding the golf club.
I screen recorded. Y'all go see.
Okay. So
right right now, right here. I got the whole show rundown right here. Big as hell.
And you still gonna mess up?
I ain't gonna mess up. I gotta take this off at some point, so I might mess up later. So hey, how we doing? Let's talk about the Lakers Clippers game.
Oh man.
You didn't go, right? You just got in town?
I didn't go. I seen it from far. I seen it and I was mad.
Yeah.
I was mad because they had a 20-point lead, man.
21.
And we needed a little bit of pee out there.
Yeah.
We needed a little pee and we needed a lot of Zubac out there,
Yeah. We missed Zoo for sure. Wish I could have been out there. It just sucked because you saw them defeated. A couple times I watched Bron and it might be a rough possession and they just looked defeated at certain points in the game. And I mean, he said it himself. Once you get into that zone, there's nothing you can do. And I thought once he made a couple threes, it was he was literally in the zone. Everything he threw up went in.
Michael Jordan tongue. He's dapping up Jay-Z. I was like,
but that was a big spotlight game. LeBron always do that on spotlight games where, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's every time it's one of them type of games, that's when everybody want to show out. And that's when he shoot. Come on, he shot 5, 6 threes yesterday.
He shot 12.
Killing.
That's the most threes I've seen Bron shoot. He shot 12, 7 for 12.
He going to do his old school swatting the ball. Come on, that was a big national game. That's why he showed out.
Yeah.
But y'all supposed to show out. I like Powell.
We showed out. We had the game won.
Powell was even balling.
I thought we just took our foot off the gas and then we just became super stagnant. And at that point, we was playing to keep the lead more so than playing to put them away. You know what I mean? We just was doing things that we was trying to be cautious and careful and not keeping our foot on their necks.
Because that's y'all last time playing them in that arena, right?
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Crazy.
That was history right there yesterday.
That was, yeah.
Damn.
History wrote itself in Bron's books.
What's the timeout vibe during that 15-2 run? What's Coach Lou saying? What are you saying to your teammates? Because it's a little different, when you're obviously sitting there not playing. What are you trying to tell your teammates?
I mean, we're
good. We're good. Guys, we're good.
You got to. You got to. It's more of a calm state and make sure everybody is clear-headed. And, I mean, we did everything that we were supposed to in that huddle. Bron
this is crazy as hell watching you with these fucking glasses, man.
Bron just made.
I was just gonna say, I hope Apple's watching, Jackie. So maybe they swing
Apple's
a few more pairs.
Yeah. Hey, that might be the next sponsor we get.
You doing a hell of a sponsor right now, boy.
This definitely gonna get some clicks. You hear me?
Okay, stop, bro.
I mean, if you put a picture, if you put the still shots of this episode. Once it dropped, they're gonna be what is going on? What is going on?
Listen, keep wearing them because that means me and Dow gonna get
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wear them the whole show, P. Don't even take them off. Wear them the whole show. Shout out, what's they called? What they called?
Apple Vision Pro.
Shout out to Apple Vision Pro. Y'all know if y'all want to see the best vision, go to Apple Vision Pro. There you go.
Okay, bro, you're having too much fun.
I say leave them on.
He was having a lot of fun, bro. We wanted to take a brief break from the episode to let you guys know that PrizePicks has got you covered when it comes to helping you make some money during the NBA season.
That's right. PrizePicks is helping me cash in. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy app, and with the NBA season in full swing, you can select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and turn $25 into $250. PrizePicks is really easy, simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds, baby.
It's also that time of the year where many sports are happening at the same time. And of course, PrizePicks allows you to pick combo projections across hockey and basketball with specials so you guys can support all your favorite teams while still cashing in.
Look, I know for me, I've been cashing in, but we'll talk to Dallas and get to that on another day. Be sure to visit prizepicks.com/podcastp and use code podcastp for a first deposit matchup to $100. And you already know what time it is. Cha-ching! Now back to the show.
Just a heads up, Podcast P fan, we're taping this before the Wizards and the Timberwolves game, so make sure you guys stay subscribed up, like all the social media platforms, and follow them, all right?
Oh, indubitably.
A couple weeks ago, I hinted about, the Clippers rebranding, new threads, new colors, go with the new arena. I know y'all seen the new logo.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it? Do you get it?
Is that a ship? Because from 28, was it?
Yeah, 1920s.
Something came over there, right? That's why he got the boat, is what
It's
I'm
a
saying.
ship, yep.
The ship.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and so he put a boat, the ship in there with the sea. If I get that, I like it.
Yep.
I kind of do. I'm tired of the Clipper thing like that.
Yeah.
I would love to see something different, and I had to get it at first. Like, what was that? A ship, a boat, whatever it was. But I like it.
Jackie, I didn't know this either. I just found this out, but I didn't know that a Clipper is actually a boat. So a Clipper is a boat.
Didn't know
and
that.
then also they're kind of giving homage to when they were in San Diego in the harbor, like boat, so it all kind of ties in with each other. I liked it.
I like it.
It definitely
And the
was
C
making
represents
waves.
like a compass.
Yeah, it looks like a good brand.
Yeah.
Like if you
So
see
you like the rebranding.
I love it. I love it all the way, especially going into the Intuit arena, the dome or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's
into the
this shit looks so amazing, like a dome arena. It's all this shit is amazing.
It's definitely gonna be like new life. It's gonna be new fresh air, and I think going into a new season, it's gonna be a lot of like excitement around it.
What's your favorite new color?
I like the red. I do like the red. I like the red. I like how the jerseys felt too. Like the I don't know if it was just those new jerseys that they made that they were like they did a special version of it, but if that's how the jerseys are going to be next year, the jerseys were really nice.
Y'all got a new quality
on the jerseys, yeah.
Damn, I can't.
Steve,
I want to get it.
Ballmer knows what he's doing, and I think a lot of people it's supposed to look different. Like people are all like sad. It's a rebrand.
Yeah.
Like it's not really supposed to be
right.
the same thing. So
right.
I think it's necessary for the whole organization, fresh new start, like you mentioned. So
Right.
I think it'll grow on people.
Man.
Y'all giving 10 out of 10s? Y'all giving 10 out of 10s?
I give it 10 out of 10 because it's something new from all that other stuff that happened with the old one over there.
Right.
Just to start brand new, fresh, in a new spot, new uniform, new everything. Y'all got the new All-Star coming y'all way. We're going to see what that looked like.
Yeah.
We're going to see everything.
You kind of had to because new city, like you said, new arena.
Yep.
New threads.
Yep.
New, it just across the whole board. Like everything new. Brand new.
Exactly. So that means y'all got to bring y'all ass a brand new championship in that motherfucker. That's what y'all got to do.
We got to bring a championship, not a brand one. Championship.
You know what I'm
in
trying
that
to do, though, P?
motherfucker.
Get one this year in the damn crypto. And say, we out of here.
We out of here.
And then go get y'all moving over. Got to go. End it like that. I hope it can be like a movie, man.
That will be hard.
That'll be dope right there. I want to ask you though, P, did they involve y'all in the new uniforms or anything? Like, did they let y'all give advice on it or anything? Like the team, how did they come up to y'all and say, look, this is what we doing. We coming out with new uniforms and what's up? Did y'all agree with it, or they always like, oh no, we gonna keep the old? Like,
we had some say so. They obviously asked myself, Kawhi. They wanted. It was a little bit before Russ got there, and James obviously got there. It was a little bit before their time, but they definitely asked me and Kawhi on the color, that going back to the red, the jersey, even some of the apparel stuff. They wanted our input on that. So like, yeah, I do feel we were a part of that. But it was same way. We was like, oh, we getting this and we're getting that, and y'all looking for this jersey. Like, so we was a little bit surprised too when it all came down, and they unveiled it all to us. We were a little bit like taken back, like, oh shit, this is dope. Like, but we didn't know like a rebrand with the logo. Like that was all later stages that we found out it was a rebrand. But yeah, at that point it was just, new colorways and all of that.
That's what I was gonna ask about the color. What was the color wave that y'all want? Something that was all red with no, like some of them got the blue and the white. Did anybody want like all red?
Yeah, well they wanted to change. They wanted to bring the red back, and then they wanted to change the blue. I think the blue is a little bit more navy.
Right.
So they wanted to bring that blue back. Now, I think it was just just rebranding to like a more of a lush organization. So I think with the colors, like you'll see a more full red and a more solid blue with the new colors in the jerseys.
I can't wait to get a jersey.
It's gonna look good. It's definitely gonna look good. I liked them.
Yeah, he showed up with it. He already had the hat. He had everything.
You wore one?
Sweater. I had the apparel.
Of course.
Sweaters.
He gonna get
hat, new logo.
I was bunky.
Come on. I love the logo though. It's dope.
You like the logo?
Yeah, it looked like
the C. You like the C?
Yeah, but I want to say with the they should call it something else too with the C, because it's the ship is in there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But we know what it stands. But I'm just thinking of something else. I would call it with the C. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all on that ship, baby. That's all I can say. And y'all take that ship to the championship.
Put that shit on.
See, I said that. Take that ship to the championship.
Hey.
See what I said? Take that ship to the championship. That's how you do that.
There's actually also like the basketball seams are within the ship, which was a small detail that I liked. But ESPN just came out and they did a major article on the rebrand, and they were talking about how the fan base has doubled in the past 7 years, and that fans, some fans were outraged at the idea of a name change. But with everything that's going on with the rebrand, P, how difficult or exciting is it for you to kind of look forward to next year? Because it will have just a different aura when you guys are, in a new stadium. You guys aren't sharing it with the Lakers anymore. It's going to be a completely different experience. How excited are you looking forward to next year? I
mean, extremely excited. You literally go into crypto, and it feels like we are renting the space. It feels like we're borrowing the court. Like, you know what I mean?
Like a big WeWork?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, all right, y'all, come on. we got a little time. Like, come on, get y'all game in.
That's LeBron's area.
Yeah,
that's LeBron's area right there. We can't never walk over there.
It has that feeling. And then I don't know if you didn't go to the game last night, right?
No, I boycott all games you don't are in attendance.
Okay. But going to the game, it was literally like a 50-50 game. Like when Lakers were making their run, the arena was going crazy, and it sounded like we were the road team at that point. That won't happen, as I was told, in the new arena. Like, Ballmer will make sure that whoever are purchasing tickets for those games are going to be Clipper fans. So that will be shifted a little bit. But I mean, it like I said, it doesn't feel all the way home. And I've only been here 5 years now. I don't know how it's been in the past, but we have a successful team.
Been the same.
It's been about the same.
It's been the same.
Okay. Yeah. we got a successful team. We got a team that fans will want to back and love to back. It'll be nice to see that in full effect, in our own arena.
That will be interesting to watch. Just the difference of the Laker fans, because at the end of the day, it's still LA. You know what I mean? There's Laker fans all over the place, but the Clipper wall that he implemented, I think, is going to play a huge effect of the team, just with the atmosphere. Essentially, Jackie, like that one section, if you wear any other away jerseys or anything like that, you get revoked, your seats get revoked. Mm-hmm. So there are sections. He obviously can't do it for the whole entire stadium because he can, business. But that Clipper wall, you cannot wear any away team's jersey. So if you give your tickets to the home,
I would say, how can you do that? Say if you come with a family member,
then you get kicked out.
And your wife is a real diehard.
Better keep your ass at home. Don't come to this game.
What you can? That's how
it's both in
Think about
jeopardy.
the home court advantage. It's going to be like just a way better atmosphere.
No, listen, I love the new rules. I love what he's setting over there. It's dope. But it's just like you think about it, like, damn, my wife might be a diehard somebody else fan.
Shouldn't have married her.
The only thing, because I know he did the wall, and the wall is supposed to be for second half where the opponent team is facing the wall. But the road team gets to pick which side they want to start on.
Seriously?
Yeah.
In
Every game.
In every game. You pick whether you want your offense to be in front of your bench in the first half or you want your offense to be in front of your bench in the second half.
Wow.
Like the visitor team.
Every day.
Yeah. The visitor team dictates which side of the ball or which half of the court they want to start on.
Which side do you prefer?
I like finishing defensively in front of our bench. So starting first half,
just for
on the opposing side
for communication and just for everyone to be down there.
We can hear our coaches. We can hear communication. Like that's the side that at the end of the game.
Don't give up all the hits. They might be trying to take that now. Use that. Don't do that. That's enough.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So like when you think of it, like well then I'm guessing more like we're gonna be facing the wall. Like ain't no opposing team gonna be like, all right, yeah, we're cool. We'll play the second half in front of the wall.
What if Bummer switch? No, that'd be crazy.
Don't say nothing that
like if he has
hear.
two walls,
it might do
it's
it.
like, hey, don't matter which side you pick. So, P, you've talked about your routine before, but with you guys going to the new stadium, obviously it's in a different location than crypto. It's going to be a different drive for you. You're going to have to leave it during times. How much do you think the new stadium is going to affect that daily routine that you've been so accustomed to?
It's gonna be different. It's definitely gonna be different. Because that's like that arena is gonna be our everything now. Like that's now gonna be our practice facility. It's gonna be our game, where we play the games at. So that's gonna change dramatically. But then, you factor in no more the difference in traffic time, it being a shorter drive. It's definitely gonna take an adjustment. I think I'll still stick to the routine of, going to work out, coming back, getting a nap in, relaxing, chilling, lounging, and then heading over. Like I don't think that'll change anything, but it'll be an adjustment to start out going to a whole new location, and then like figuring out how to get in and out because it's gonna be hectic once it opens. Everybody trying to get there, like spectators just being around because it's gonna be live, like not
crazy,
just
bro.
Inside the arena, like outside the arena. He's got like a lot of stuff going on outside the arena, so it's just gonna be live. Period in that area.
I just spend the night there.
Just stay the night.
I just stayed there. I know he got beds in there.
The inside is decked out. I ain't gonna lie.
I literally went.
We got like a whole lounge area. That's
just look amazing.
Pros everywhere.
Oh man, everybody just.
I
chilling.
literally just
pods you can sleep in.
I just hurry up and go to work.
Real life avatars and shit. Beds we connected to.
NBA, man. I'm just saying the fun y'all have. Like, goddamn, this new arena gonna be dope as hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope as hell.
Like nobody has a new fresh arena right now in the NBA but y'all.
Yeah.
Like imagine the other teams how excited they gonna be to come over there and be like, damn, we playing in the new arena too. Like, oh man.
But everybody
so many players probably gonna want to get traded just for the arena. Not even just
players. Like just think of like people opening up, like entertainers opening up there. You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna be a whole new environment. Like
I know this is crazy for a real true heart Clipper fan. Like this is probably like the most biggest like this state championship right now. To have just a new
because now it's like if you're a Clippers fan, like now you have a home to represent. Like
I am a Clipper fan. I do have a new home.
But in you're in your case, like you have a home to represent. Like you know what I mean? Like instead of going to crypto,
being blinded, you seen all the Lakers stuff, kind of making you, maybe.
It makes to be honest, it makes you guys as a team, whoever's on the team in the years to come, if there's no banners up there, it's like we got to get banners up there.
Podcast P's going up there. We have it.
Then but you know what I mean. Y'all got to get some banners.
What if they
up
had
there.
a section? What if they had a section for y'all? Podcast P, like y'all can do live interviewing while the game's on.
Bomber, I just hope you listen
and I'm mic'd up
to
on the
what
court.
we saying right now. And I would love to have Podcast P at the games every night.
Apple Vision Pros.
You know, I would commentate the game for Podcast P.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
We might get that one day. You never know.
It might.
Yeah, why you always at this ball?
Because you know what, I like this basketball. You know, it just makes me feel comfortable, and this is, you know, it just feels good to have.
He was a teddy bear baby.
I slept with a basketball growing up.
He was a blanket baby.
For sure, it was. A blanket baby.
He probably was.
He was on that passy.
Yeah, passy. You had that passy.
He had that passy.
So I'm excited for this next segment here, P. But you know, you're known for being a defensive player. And you got guys like Drew, Rudy Gobert, all defensive guys, and you've all talked about how the new rules make it difficult to guard people in the NBA today. And we've seen it over the years where they're just constantly implementing new rules to make it an offensive league because they think that's more entertaining. We've seen all these changes throughout the NBA over the last couple of years, and recently, per Real GM, the NBA's competition committee has officially begun reviewing whether the game has become too advantageous for offense and whether some changes need to be implemented to achieve better balance. So I'm curious, in your opinion, like if you were in a meeting with Adam Silver, what would be some defensive changes that you think should be implemented to kind of bring balance back to offense and defense?
Yeah. It's kind of too far gone, I feel like, because like every position is skilled right now. Every position can shoot the three. And that's just the way the NBA is. They literally took out the mid-range game and made it three or layups. Like, and so you're naturally going to get offensive explosion with guys being able to shoot now with Steph and Trey. And it's only going to get, you know, better and better with guys coming into the league being able to shoot so far out. Dame, like it's kind of like, how do you fix it? Like, I don't even know how we fix it. You know what I mean? But I do remember, like, even back when I was playing early in the league, like you could be a lot more physical. And like now guys have figured it out how to bump into you, how to, you know, like there'll be possessions where like a player's not even looking to score and he gets 2 free throws. Like, and it's like, this ain't basketball. He's not even playing basketball. Like, he just knows
the rules
that like the offensive player has the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think they got to start there.
Do you think it's that the NBA basketball players have gotten so skilled that the NBA has turned more into an offensive league? Or do you think it has to do with the officiating? Because I do think it's a blend, but I'm curious on where you would put that. Like, is it just the skill level and the talent is so high that that's why it is? Or what numbers would you put on that?
Yeah, it's a blend. It's a blend. I think it is because you got to think too. The NBA is obviously entertainment. You know, it's we want to make the game better and better. What makes it better is obviously seeing offensive nights, guys going off for big numbers. That only raises value to the league from a viewership standpoint. And then there's just so much storylines to follow. Like, will he go for 40 this night? Like, will he go for 50 in the Garden? Like, there's just so many storylines that you can tag on based off of the offensive players being so skilled now. But, I mean, I think it changed, honestly, when we played Miami and they put Chris Bosh at the 5. I think that's when the league literally changed. Because we were one of the last teams to be like 2 bigs, 2 like real bigs, David West and Roy Hibbert, not 3-point shooters, mid-range shooters. And then defensively, Miami struggled against that until they moved Chris Bosh at the 5 and they played 4 wings. And then that was how you beat the Pacers. Like, that was the blueprint to beat the Pacers at that time. And then we saw it with Atlanta. They put Ontic at the 5. He was a shooting big. Horford at the 5 was shooting big. And that gave us the most problems. That gave us the most struggle. So honestly, I do think we have a lot, like we take a lot of credit. That Indiana Pacers team take a lot of credit for how like the game is. And then now that's what you look for. You want to shooting big. Like you there is no 4-man no more. Like the 4-man is a guard, a wing
guard
now.
now.
You know, so the game is too far gone to Like we won't see a 90s.
I get it,
Right.
but I'm still curious on what your number is. Is it 60? Is it
I think
the league's
it's
just more skill? Like how much does the
I think
officiating
it's-
have to do with it and the rules?
I think
rather
it's
than just
because the
skill.
officiating
Yeah,
obviously
right.
is always been the officiating, right? So it's not no new change there. I mean, it's probably more than that. It's probably 80-20. It's just skilled to the officiating. It's more skewed on the skills side because a lot of, like I said, everybody can dribble, everybody can shoot, everybody can initiate offense. You look at Jokic, the center.
Yeah, I like 80-20. I think that's
Pete, you was talking about at first it was too much defense in the league or whatever. Now I want to switch it. When did it become when it was just too much offense being played on the court?
Honestly, I want to say when like, and it's not necessarily that moment that Bron decided to go to Miami, but I think it was the ripple or the domino effect of it to match up and compete with a team that offensively potent. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it was like a little bit around that area because like that's when like you had to like that's when it became all right, like guys are teaming up, stars are aligning, stars want to play on the same team. And then so that's just when teams just start stacking up offensively. You know what I mean? Like that's where, and then you got so many guys that are, you look at, but then I take that back. It was more so when like the Rockets with James Harden and the spread offense, I think that was the pivotal moment where it was offensive explosion. You got your best player you played through. You put 4 shooters around him, and you play fast. You get up and down the court. You pick and roll. See if the defense, how the defense reacts, and then you play from there. And you look at all the teams. You look at why the Pacers are so good because they got a point guard they play through with 4 shooters around them, and they play fast. You look at why the Mavericks put up so many points. You got Luka at the point. 4 shooters around him or 3 shooters with a rolling big, puts pressure on the team. You look at why the Hawks put up so many points. You got Trae Young, put shooters on. So it was like a blueprint. I think now that teams play through your star, you put shooters around them. And so I kind of think it was, that the explosion with Mike D'Antoni, that Houston Rockets team, that kind of like, I think changed the landscape a little bit.
I dig it.
When it comes to travel, every family has a happy place. A 5-star resort with the kids club or an all-inclusive by the beach. My family's happy place when I was a little kid was going camping in San Luis Obispo at Lake Lopez. What about y'all?
My happy place, I would probably say we would go down to, I think it was like either Newport or like Laguna Beach, but my dad would take us every year and there was a basketball court outside right by the ocean. And we used to go play 3-on-3 and just have a good time with the family. So that would be mine.
Mine is, I used to go to this place called Bullwinkles in Montclair. It was dope as hell.
What is it?
Bullwinkles was like an amusement park.
Okay.
Like when you said we used to go for fun. It was the name of it was called Bullwinkles Amusement Park in Montclair. Used to do the goat cars, the boat, the boat, all
An
like
arcade.
everything. It was like my favorite place. Wherever your happy place is, Priceline wants to get you and your family there more often. And thanks to Priceline family-friendly options, you can save up to 60% on family-friendly hotels.
You can even sort by room type and amenities like pools and get access to deals you can't find anywhere else. With Priceline, you never have to miss a trip.
There's value in using Priceline because it helps you save money so you can spend your savings at your destination like Tulum.
So download the Priceline app today to save up to 60% off family-friendly hotels and go to your happy price with Priceline.
I was going to do a little Clipper check-in, for the fans, because, I got to be nosy all the time. And you know, just like I know, and the fans know, you missed the last 2 games because you had a little knee soreness. So I need you to let us know how you feeling, my brother, because I want to ask you myself how you feeling. You know about that knee.
Well, you didn't check on me.
I was.
I know you was busy doing your thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
You didn't check on me.
I said I was gonna wait till I get on the show with you.
Oh,
and check
okay.
on you. That's why.
Okay. That's
why. I wanted to do it in person. So you know, the love was really there. I wanted to be
facts.
Not on the phone. That's too long distance.
That's too long distance.
Shit.
Facts.
How your knee doing?
Nah, it's doing good. It's doing good. Honestly, it just it was rough taking the All-Star time, that break, a couple of days off of rest in my body, and then jumping right back into it. It kind of flared up things, and I was already dealing with a little knee soreness and stiffness going into the break, and so it just was a tough balance of getting the rest and letting my body like calm down, get back to normal, getting some time off, and then ramping it right back up to work out. So I hit a little roadblock after, because I tweaked it in the Oklahoma game. Got it stepped on, my knee went inward, and it was like a little pull, and then played through it. Played the Memphis game. After the Memphis game, it was like, all right, yeah, I need I got to give it a little rest. And so I took, the last 2 games off. But it feels good, feels better. Yeah. Hopefully I'm back playing
I'm glad you
Friday
gave us
against Wizards.
The whole breakdown of the games when you did it and everything, because they're asked. And,
they're going to ask and they want to know.
Yeah, and you got you.
It's nothing major, everybody. It's nothing major. It was more so like my, I had it was just a little knee soreness and tightness. Just a little nothing too crazy.
He's not going to be out for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. He's back. He's back. It was just a little sore. Everybody get a little sore. You get back up. Look at that. He moving that knee. Look at that knee.
Back.
Come on. See what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody just need a little rest.
Back.
That's all it was.
So you were just talking about your knee, and you've been feeling sore, and you've missed a few games, and recently you have not been shooting the ball particularly well. And I think every NBA player kind of goes through those stretches throughout the season just because of how long it is. And luckily with this team, the best part about this team.
Whoa.
What did I say?
What did you what?
Go ahead, finish.
What did I say?
Just keep going with it, bro.
I didn't hear it. But the best part about this team is that you guys have other players that can step up and make shots. Like if you're not hitting, then it means that James and Kawhi are going to be hitting threes. And so that I think there's a lot of beauty in that. And so talk to me a little bit about your recent performances and just what you've been feeling, and how much does that affect, your recent performances as far as shooting goes?
Yeah, I mean, it just, I think it was just that part in the season where I had a little dip. Just, body was talking to me, just fatigue through the season. You gotta understand, like sometimes my legs just be shot. I'm guarding and chasing the best player. I'm chasing, these young dudes around. Like, so sometimes legs just be a little heavy, they don't all the way be there sometimes. So it's a balance sometimes. Sometimes it's like, man, let me try to lock up. Like, let me try to be defensively because, we got the offense going. So sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes it's tough to be special on both ends every night. Sometimes one of them got to give, and that stretched the offense. My shooting, it just wasn't in a good rhythm. I wasn't finding myself in a good rhythm, and so it just offensively it was just a little rougher offensively.
Well, y'all got 25 games left, P. Okay, 25. That's 25. All you got left.
25.
That's it. And I need to know.
That's around the corner.
I need to know, what is y'all team focus right now with these 25 games left, baby? I just need to know what's on y'all mind right now.
Obviously it's cliche, but I mean, we want to obviously seeding is most important. We want to get a great seed. If we can lock up or get up to first seed, then that's.
You said that. That was my follow-up question, but keep going.
Ideal. That's ideal, obviously. But at the same time, we like I say, it's cliche, but you want to be playing like your best basketball, regardless of the seeding. We want to feel good going into the playoffs.
Right.
So that's what's most important when you look at it, is how well we're playing, how well we're connecting, how quick we're picking things up. And just the flow of the team, like the flow of the games. Like, are we, if teams go on a run, are we able to, kind of patch it and get back to being us? When we go up big, can we finish and put teams away? Can we take care of the basketball? Can we get great shots? Can we, get good pace and tempo? Can we move the ball? Like all of that stuff is the real important stuff that we want to be doing at a high level more so than where we seed. But obviously, if we're doing all of that, we're going to win games, and we'll be positioned right where we want to be.
Is anybody saying let's go 25-0 to the season over? Is anybody saying it though?
Yeah. We're trying to win. Obviously, like that's of course
right.
But like at the same time, like you're not looking at it like that. It's like really literally one game at a time. Like that's the approach we got to have, because that's the approach in the playoffs.
Right.
It's 16 wins for a championship. That's all it takes. And that's how you look at it when you're in the playoffs. Yeah. We need one. Let's get one win. We get one win. Let's get one more win. Now we got 2 wins. We've got 14 more wins until we win.
Why is seeding better than home court advantage?
Why is it? Yeah. Why is it more important?
Yeah. Why is it more important? Or is that just some, the fans always just get excited for if y'all get home court advantage? I mean, as a player, I know you said seeding is better.
I mean, what you prefer? You prefer 4 games at the crib or 3 games at the crib?
I don't know.
Think about it, right?
I don't know.
Think about it. You got home court advantage. You got a chance to play 2 games at your crib in front of your fans.
Okay.
You win those 2 games at home. Now you go on the road.
You waiting.
If you win one of those games on the road, the pressure's on the other team, down 0-2. You go on their floor and you steal one of those games out of the 2. You come back home up 3-1. You feel good about that, right?
Good. I do.
Closeout game, up 3-1 at the house to put it away.
Yeah.
I dig it. I see why.
I'm more so curious, Pete.
And then, my bad. Take it a step further. Say you lose that one. You're up 3-2. You go to game 6. Say you lose there. Now it's 3-3. Now you get a chance to close it out again back home. For game 7.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's the advantage you want in taking home court advantage.
Okay.
I want to know with the seeding, P. Like I saw Gil on Gil's Arena. He talks about it, how a lot of teams are going to be playing chess. And I would think that some teams would be looking at those seeds maybe on the lower spectrum, like 7, 8, 9 in the play-ins. But when you're 1, 2, and 3, it would be tough for me to think like, okay, we're going to try to lose some games. Essentially, that's what he was hinting at. Like, how much of that do you think goes on within the NBA? Are teams, could be the Clippers or other teams, are you guys actually looking at what's going on, who we're going to play? What if it's a better matchup if you're 2 instead of 1? Or you're looking at, I can go 3 and 6. Like, do you think there's some truth in that teams are playing a little bit of chess?
Not anymore, I would say. With the play-in now, I think when you look at like Lakers is in the bottom in the play-in in that 6 to 10 range. Yeah. Warriors in that 6 to 10 range. Miami has done it, being in the play-in, and getting to the finals. When you look at those teams and their approach, I'm not saying they don't take the regular season serious, but those are the teams that like we just got to get there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll steer the ship and we'll dictate how this season's going to end. We just got to get there.
Right.
And when you look at, say, a team that has the 1 matchup and you got to play the Lakers and you got the first, that could go either way. You know what I mean? You got the Warriors, like that could go either way. You know what I mean? It's not going to be an easy win. So I honestly, I feel like that 3-4 range is like
where you want to be.
Not where you want to be, but like you're comfortable there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, I think more so in today's game, just because of who's in these play-in spots, is more dangerous than ever.
Yeah.
Because of the star power that's in those spots.
Yeah. I just think it would be crazy if you guys, the number 1 seed is like trying to get to the number 3 seed just because of a matchup.
No,
like,
you're not doing that.
There's no way.
No, you're
right?
not doing that. You're not doing that. If you got the 1 seed, you're going to try to lock up the 1 seed. You've been playing great basketball all year. Like, at that point, you're not worried about nobody. You want to lock in that 1 seed.
Crazy, bro.
It used to be like that. Like, it used to be like that back in the day. Like, you would rest. For sure, like, at least 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Okay.
You'll look at the seeding and you're like, all right, like, especially like last couple games in the year, like, we're going to rest guys to try to lock up this 4 spot or let them win so they play them and knock them off because we got their number, and like it becomes a chess match late in the season.
The last couple games make sense. Like 25 games left. That's a lot of math.
That's a lot of math.
Who's winning what? That'd be too much. I get the last couple of games.
Yeah.
So.
Look, guys, I love to go to therapy, and I'm glad that this episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. With that said, I want to know, what is the first thing you guys would do if you had an extra hour in your day?
Hour in a day, first thing I'll do, it would have to revolve around something that's one of my hobbies, something that I enjoy and wouldn't mind spending an extra hour doing.
Yeah, I'd probably have the same answer, or even like an extra hour of sleep probably wouldn't be a bad like.
That's not bad at all.
Time to sleep, so.
Yeah, that's true, because a lot of us always say we always wish we had more time to do this and to do that. At the end of the day, look, when it comes to certain situations in our life, and the best way to squeeze that special thing into your schedule is to know what's important to you and make it a priority. You feel me?
I feel that. Therapy can help you find what matters to you so you can do more of it. It helps learn positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. It empowers you to be the best version of yourself.
So if you guys are thinking about trying therapy, BetterHelp is an online platform that could work for you. It's convenient and flexible, so you can fit it in whenever you do have time. You just need to fill out a quick questionnaire, and they'll match you up with a licensed therapist. And if you ever wanted to switch therapists at any time, you can do that at no additional cost.
Become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/podcastp today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/podcastp.
Yo, P, I don't know if you knew this, but I've been nosy, man, and I done found out that your boy, Russell Westbrook, is doing it big for his community, man. The boy just built 180 affordable housing units in South Central LA. And I mean, that's big news to me. You know, anytime somebody doing something for their community.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know from you, P, have you had any discussion with Russ prior to this? And what's your thoughts on something so monumental for the community?
Yeah, I mean, shout out, man. Shout out Russ, man. He does it so humbly too. It's not like he's like, yo, I just did this. You know what I found out too? He's got his own high school.
Where at?
He's got his own middle school, 6th to 12th grade school. Got campus and everything.
He building houses. He got a school.
It's in South Central LA. I'm not sure. I don't know if y'all know exactly where it's at, but he's got a Why Not High School.
Why not high school?
Why not high school?
Why we never knew about this?
He's doing a lot for the community. Like, for as much people try to bash him, and like he's really a neighborhood legend. Like, he's really a community legend, like a hero.
Dope. That's
and
dope.
You won't know it. Like, that was shit. Like, I see him every day. And then I go on Instagram or Twitter, and it's like Russell Westbrook's doing this, and I'm like, God damn, then I start soul searching. Like, what am I doing? Like,
right.
What the fuck? What impact am I having right now?
I got Apple Vision Pros, and he's over here.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy waking up, like, you know, with my Apple Vision Pros on.
I mean, he got a dealership. He got the affordable housing about to build.
Affordable
he got
housing.
The school.
He owns part owner of a soccer team.
Oh my God.
Like, Russell is really
he got a clothing
brand. He's really like,
he's out there.
He's a great dude, man.
He's gonna be a billionaire for
dude.
sure. He's definitely gonna be a billionaire.
But P, I know your boy Russ doing everything, but ain't you doing something in Palmdale in your community?
Yeah. I got some things going in Palmdale.
Come on, talk it then.
Partnered up with Christian Bell for kids that are in foster care. It's a whole little community built just upon kids. There's parents that will take these kids in, give them a loving home. They get to, you know, live there, raised. You get raised. They brought up there. There's a huge basketball court and area for kids to play at. But I didn't know Palmdale is one of the highest communities in foster care. Like, kids not having and growing up without parents. Like, it's one of the largest communities in LA.
Wow.
And so shout out Christian Bell for acknowledging the
Christian
community
Bell.
and knowing and acknowledging that we need to kind of be a presence there and reaching out to me to be a part of this.
And this y'all first year?
This our first year. It's still under development, so it's not quite ready yet, but it's in the folds. It's actually, they, you know, started building in the community now, starting to build it up. But yeah, we got a little community in Palmdale for foster care kids.
The Clippers is doing a lot of things
we doing things,
community.
man. We
I like
things.
that. Y'all all need to team up and do something together. You You, Kawhi, James,
we need
and
like an
Russ.
actual basketball center. Like we do need
But
like
y'all
an
for
actual,
like for real, y'all.
because we do got a lot of influence, and California has a lot of hoopers, a lot of like kids that are talented here that we can kind of just be a powerhouse.
And you got to do it. Like I'm just saying this because now we probably have never for a while get a lot of LA team guys like you guys, big time stars on a team like this.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
All from LA.
All from LA.
So y'all need to try to do that now.
That's a fact.
That'll be dope. Whatever y'all do for just the community of LA. Period. You know?
Right. That's a fact. Speaking of,
what's up?
Doing big things.
Talk to me.
Last time the trio was here, you had a gig that you were getting ready and prepared for that you couldn't quite share with us. Do you mind sharing what you were doing over the past 2-3 weeks?
I'm gonna tell you. It's just like when you getting drafted. I mean, no, when you getting a trader to a team, or something, and nobody knows.
Yeah.
They like, P, where you going? You don't want to tell us shit.
You don't want to tell us shit.
You know how it is.
But you know all along.
But you know where you going, and you know where you been.
Yeah.
But you don't want to tell it because you want it to be a surprise.
Right.
You know, it's like it's more fun when I'm like, where P going? Is he going to the Clippers? Is he going to the Lakers? Is he going? Then they should have hit us with it. Oh, he coming to LA.
Oh.
It's like it's more interesting and more fun when you don't know when you know. So when y'all start seeing me post it on the social media, then
so
y'all
we still gotta wait.
Yeah,
you still can't drop.
How
you
long
still
of a
can't
wait
drop?
do we got? Like, can we get some time frame?
still
Maybe
can't get a
like, when
drop.
are we gonna know?
I'm gonna say nope because that's a hint.
Okay,
I can't do that. Then I'll be messing up because they gonna announce when it's blah 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 blah, and then y'all gonna be like, I already know what he on.
Okay.
No, I don't know when P getting picked to go to his team.
Okay.
Only Aaron and him know.
All right.
Only my agent
wait.
knows.
Yeah, I don't mind. For the homie, I don't mind waiting.
Look, all I can tell y'all gonna know, and I'm gonna tell y'all, and y'all gonna watch it.
We gonna like it.
You ain't gonna like it. You gonna love it. It's gonna be a difference. It's a difference. But I appreciate y'all asking me that. And to be honest, I had a wonderful time out there. You know what I'm saying? It was a blast. Where I was at.
Where were you at?
That's a hint. It wasn't here.
It definitely wasn't here. It definitely wasn't here. It was somewhere cold as hell. And I had a blast. It was the people I worked with were amazing. They treated me like I should have been here.
Yeah.
And it was fun. All the directors that I worked with and the other cast members, everybody gave me the great love that I appreciated. And I can't wait for y'all to see it, man.
Yeah,
something
I'm
different.
excited.
I tell y'all this, it's something different from what y'all normally see me as.
Okay.
I tell you that.
All right. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Because usually, you know what I mean, you bring the live and comic relief, right? So that's what I'm expecting.
All I can tell you is sit
You
back,
had
relax.
the power. You had the power.
Yeah,
that was different. That was a different
See,
role
that's
than
true
what
fan
I'm used
right
to seeing.
Hey, low key, ATL Esquire he wasn't no comic dude.
He wasn't.
That was Jason Weaver.
Yeah. That's true.
I was
That's
the
true.
one. I didn't like Ghetto Girls. I wanted to be something in life.
But I still thought you brought like.
I had an attitude
you got a
the whole
Picasso in your house. Like that's still a comic relief.
But I had an attitude in that scene. I was mad because she couldn't put the salad fork on the right side.
But that's funny.
I think, you know what I think sometimes? I think things are more funny to certain people sometimes when you really know me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know me every day. Y'all know me every life. Y'all know me on the video game. Y'all know me all the time. So certain things that y'all will see, y'all be like, yeah, Jackie killed it or whatever. But y'all might say, oh shit, Bunky funny as a motherfucker. But to other audience, they looking at it. They not looking at it like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
it's just that we're friends. We talk to each other. You know my tone. You know when I'm doing something, and you know when I'm serious. You know when I'm talking serious, having a conversation with you, and you know when Bunky just having some talk.
Right. That's true.
You got to think, y'all know me, so certain things y'all might be like, damn, Bunky went in deep right there. Or Bunky, shit, he said the other day, just like how he said it in person. You know, so it's different for certain people, like I would say as my friends. But to another audience, they might be like, that shit was, they look at things different.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. But y'all gonna love this, and I can't wait for y'all to see it.
All right.
And, you know,
we Bunky then.
Work gonna get work, baby.
Did you guys see Jimmy Butler in the Fallout Boy music video?
I saw that.
What were your thoughts?
Emo Jimmy back.
That is
I didn't
so
see it.
funny,
Emo
bro.
Jimmy
What'd he
back.
do?
He had the emo look again.
He dressed up with the on the
Fallout
side.
Boy.
Little cowboy
bro.
outfit.
What he did that when he was suspended?
Nah, it was
For that
before.
one?
It was before. It was before.
What was he doing that for? Just to do it
music,
again?
I guess a music video.
Being Jimmy, I think.
Yeah.
Like, he's trying to be like that. That's funny.
It was for Media Day, I heard.
The original
Yeah, the
was
original,
for Media
but he
Day,
was
but he
in
just
a music
recently did it for a
video.
music
Okay.
video.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is funny. Got
Kawhi's
T.
been in a music video. He's been in a Drake video, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant. He got a video
Kevin
out
Durant
right
low-key
now
was
rapping.
Hey,
He was
bars.
killing Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, his
You didn't hear the song he just had? It
yeah.
was
I didn't
pretty
even hear it
solid,
yet. I
bro.
just
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
the clips.
He killed it.
Yeah. I mean,
Can he
KD,
rap?
Yeah, KD can rap.
Katie can rap.
Who the best NBA rapper though? Dame Dollar
for
for
sure.
sure. Huh?
Dame for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Dame for sure.
I didn't know a lot of NBA players be singing though, but we had that conversation before. I think on
Be
the show.
singing?
Yeah, a lot of them
Singing,
sing.
rapping.
Yeah.
They do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
P, if you were going to be in a music video, like if you were going to pick an artist like that you would want to give you a call and be like, yo, P, I need you in this. Like, what
know what's
would
funny?
the artist be? Oh, God.
You know what's funny?
What?
This was maybe like a year or two ago. Nicki Minaj reached out
What?
for me to be in her music video.
And you
To
said
do
no?
what? To play the lover?
I don't know. I don't know.
To play the love interest? What you gonna do?
I don't know. I looked at Daniela. Daniela looked at me.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna be able to do it, y'all. Nah, she was. I'm playing. She was excited, like about the opportunity too. But yeah, I declined. I think at the time I had like it was just a scheduling conflict that I couldn't.
So you would have did it.
I would have did it. I would have. It's Nicki Minaj. Hell
I was
yeah.
about to
that'd have been
say,
dope. That'd have been
I would've
random.
did it.
but
Yeah, it would've been
awesome,
super
bro.
random,
you
but-
like,
Come on, that beyond round. That's why it would have been so big too.
Yeah. Hey.
Whoa,
Oh,
my
damn.
gosh, bro.
Damn.
I don't know what I said in the beginning.
You said something. It was crazy what he
Don't
said.
need the mic by you when you say stuff like that. Keep the mic away from me.
But no, yeah, it would have been dope. It would have been dope. It would have been dope to do it. Obviously, it's Nicki Minaj, one of the biggest female artists. It's not even just female, biggest artists of our lifetime.
I would have did it in a heartbeat, boy.
I would have if it wasn't for
I would have looked
scheduling.
deaf at Daniela and said, "Look, I got to go. I got to go. I got to go work. It's a job.
It's a job. It's a
Hey,
job.
man, you working.
She was
would've been
about
at
it.
the work.
She was all about it. She wasn't tripping. Like she understood. Like it's Nicki. She's from New York. Nicki from New York,
Yeah.
obviously. So she wasn't tripping at the end of the day.
And
She was
Daniela
cool.
would have came to the set.
Yeah, she would have came to the set.
would've came right to the
She would have
set.
had fun with it.
Yeah, they would have been friends by now.
Probably. Nicki would have
they
been the
would have been
homie.
friends, kicking it and hanging.
Nicki would have been the
Y'all would have
homie.
been hanging with Lil Papa. You know,
With Lil Papa.
That's that what Nicki called her son, Papa or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Lil Papa and Vuki would
Lil
have
P
been.
would have been up there. Paul George, you Papa, Paul George.
Paul George.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Come on.
You gotta do that commercial next time, boy. That video. Gotta do that next time.
Well, fellas, hey, another great episode. It's always good to get together, us three, and kind of just wrap it up. Talk our shit.
Well, all I can say is, P, I can't wait to see you back on the court, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
I can.
Indubitably.
Yeah,
I'll be out there
indubitably.
soon.
Your next game. What's the one you playing? The next?
Hopefully Friday. Hopefully Friday against the Wizards. I'll
Let's
be
go,
back out
baby.
there. Hey, we appreciate y'all and stay tuned for more.